Hey, well, I am back again. Oops. Okay, yes, here I am, back, live, and dead at the same time. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, where should I start? Yeah, I have like so many updates like to tell to you guys, where to start? Okay, yes, let's start from that one. Regarding my knee and my physio, well, the physio is done. The doctor declared that I can return to sport, which is very good. Like it. Except, except I cannot push myself too hard first. Like no competition and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be like for a long, long time before I can go back to like that. And because of course I'm using the insurance, the doctor said just like hey, maximize the insurance. No, I said I will. Oh hey. Oh, okay. Can I get some detail about my next partner? Sure, you can. Uh, okay, wait. So if you want to get some, there is you can submit the what is it called again? The link, like the Google Docs about that, and you're gonna be like in the queue. If you don't mind. But yes, regarding continue about like my knee. Well, I hope it's like totally fine. Yesterday physio was like quite hard for me because I was like yeah, I need like to jump and land with the like in kind of like squatting position and stuff like that. uh, and of course the trainer asks like is it hurt, like any hurt? I mean, I lied. It hurt a little bit, but it's just like the annoying type of like hurt, but I don't mind. I go with it. Oh wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back now. Okay, you send it. Okay, nice. Okay. Ah, yes. All right. Wait, where is my stuff? My life. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Now let's go. You know what? Let's go start it. Time it was like running. Ah, sorry guys. Someone knock at my door. Want to give something. Okay. Okay. Now we go with the first one. No. What? Go like from behind. One is watching me. So okay. You want some information about your next girlfriend? Okay, Ito. What's wrong? I don't know. You have like your current girlfriend or something like that. Is there like any problem or stuff like that? Eh? Okay. You want to find out about your next girlfriend? Right. Let's see about it. Hope. After all, one can only hope, you know. I don't want to do random things anyway for today. Because my life is so much randomized event. Which is quite sad. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll see what kind of girlfriend you get. Important. You know, sometimes fun fact, right? When you like, see like the movie and stuff like that. Like, oh no, the tarot card is falling out of from like, when you shuffle it from the deck. That must be a bad omen or like something. Like, you're not gonna lie, it's always like so funny every time like I see. But not gonna lie, doesn't mean anything. Camera, focus camera. Right. Okay, there you go. Slightly more better, yes. But okay, well, let's find out about your next girlfriend, next partner. Where is the card that's calling me? Like this here. A card. Need to put this back the deck. Okay. Oi. Hello. First like. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the like. Let's see about your love life. Mito. Okay. If my reading isn't done yet, please hold. I go for shower and hop in VC. Yeah, sure. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll go there. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so for now, let's see with Mito reading Knight of Pentacles. Let's see, telling about like himself, a very practical, practical person. Take like all the chances, right? Any opportunity you can get, and not only that, you are like a very responsible person, which is good. Very hardworking as well, very trustworthy and steadfast. Oh yeah, sure, you can ask question, no problem. Go ask any question you want, okay? And I'll answer it as best as I can. Okay, the obstacle in life. You know, this is the Emperor, right? This is like in reverse, like in the reverse. Unfortunately, it kind of like, well, I'm gonna be like apologize first to spill the tea. Okay. Does Visada feel for me? No contact. Yeah, you can just submit that, in the Google form in the description. I mean, there's a link for that. Go submit it. Wait for your line, and I'll read it once it's like your turn, if you don't mind. But okay, yes. To continue, right? I feel like these things that you want your next girlfriend, right, become something you wanted to fulfill your ambition. Like, I don't know, maybe you want some status or stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. All I can say is like this, okay? Everyone want like a perfect partner, quote unquote, right? But the next question is gonna be, how far you I don't know, put yourself like in a sense of maybe your character, your growth and stuff like that, right? Because I don't know, maybe you're like the perfect one, stuff like that, and most of our life, maybe we got like a wrong partner. Unfortunately, that happened. But if you do, want to get a partner just like to increase your status or fame, I wouldn't even recommend it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Hello. Hello, Chibi. You surprised me there. Okay, you can go shower first. Just let me know when you're done, and we can go to like your turn. Oh my god, he's always like so random. Love that. Okay, but next influence in life, right? Are this too much light? Oh, maybe gonna yes, move there. It's like more readable anyway. Okay, this one is like obstacle in life, right? It's telling about like false hope, loss of opportunity through wrong decision making or inaction. I don't know. Maybe you like kind of chasing someone. That's the way I feel it. But but how do I say it? I feel like it's more like to false hopes. He kind of like hanging on you. Maybe put you in the friend zone or something like that. Wait, I can. Are we allowed to put more than one? Yes, you sure. You can put more than one. No problem at all. Put any question you wanted. Okay. And in the near future. But yes, oh yeah, hello pancake. In the near future, money put to good use. Help from someone. All right. Someone see hidden talent in you. Oh, okay. Maybe like some girl or like someone fancy on you, seeing something hidden about you. I guess. Let's see what's gonna happen next. The Page of Swords. Alright, so here's some of information that you always wanted, right? Mito. Yes. This person is very, quick-witted, intelligent, and sharp in a sense of like, the mind. Eager to learn and adapt to a situation, adapt at turning situation to her advantage. Ooh. Alright, that's pretty much, something to tell about you. I mean, your info for your next girlfriend. See, now we come to the outcome. I'm sorry, bro. It's not me who spill the tea. It's the card doing. I'm barely doing anything other than just like, draw the card. But yes, the card telling success is yet to be won. You have like too much insecurity that holding you back. You just like I feel like you just like stuck with your character, quote unquote. I believe in you, bro, that you could be more. Alright. Here what I would recommend. Be more confident, that's one. Like yeah, you're gonna need some confidence first, like to build it up. Stuff like that. Build your character. Just think about like how you could achieve or get a great character for your perfect girlfriend or whatsoever. Hopefully it will help a lot. Alright. Okay. Hey, well, because TB is sitting in the shower, let's go with the next one. Oh, health is totally declining, downhill and fast. But alright. Okay, next. We got next one. Gonna be totally randomized. Okay, from Sage. Waifu. A general reading. Basically anything. Alright then. Uh, gonna lie. My life is totally randomized, you know. It's like D&D dice. Like everything going in my life is just like that. D&D dice. Either like, you know, when I roll it's just a flop, or it is like, you know, 20 or maybe something like that. Like critical hit. Like for example, okay. Recently, you know, I have like a lot of requests, right? Maybe some of you doesn't know, I'm also like a HR in a pharmaceutical company. Yay! Not yay, actually. Not yay. Not yay. I take care like 3 division, you know, all Indonesian. I want to cry. But yes, you know, so I have like, you know, a request, right? Like, hey, you know, I have a candidate here, please, you know, do a psych test, like blah blah blah, stuff like that. Okay, yeah, sure, you know, and so I did. And then the deadline, you know, for like health confirmation is on Friday, which is yesterday. Today is Sunday. Oh yeah, like 2 days before. It's okay, I have luck of Luigi. Terrible, but somehow always work out anyway. Yeah, that's nice, right? Except mine is just totally randomized, you know, D&D dice. So yeah, at Wednesday, I got like, you know, a message on WhatsApp, my personal WhatsApp, like, hey, I have like these 2 candidates, you know, this area has been empty for like quite some time, and it needs like, you know, some urgency. Can you like squeeze it like, you know, two candidate like blah 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 for like this area? Two like it's so tight. I have like high load, too many requests right now. Okay, I'm not sure that I can, like, and then like, you know, the user said like, come on, like you can, like, I'm not sure, I cannot promise you anything, please help, like, you okay, fine, you know, I gonna invite them a psych test today, and hopefully like, you know, and then interview as well, and then blah blah blah. Hopefully the psych result is gonna be out on like Friday, and then like, you know, when it's like Friday, I rushing it. It's like I'm a fucking madman. Interview like 2 candidates. One candidate can take like, you know, 1 hour, unfortunately. And then write the interview report, and after that do the psychology report as well, which is just like a freaking disaster. And I rush it. 2 of it in 1 day. And then I'm so like super exhausted, and I also like, you know, because we need to make a job log, like, you know, all the details, like, you know, like, hey, yeah, this is what I do, you know, for today, like from this minute to like this minute, like, you know, all the details. And I just like, you know, tell to my supervisor, what, I gonna make it on Thursday, or what, you know, whatever. Then like, you know, to the office, and like she just like, yeah, it's okay, just before 9. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's like, you know, I'm totally exhausted, and that for sure. That's why sometimes I love HR work. I get to talk a lot of people, although I'm very much introvert, but it's just like too much sometimes. Okay, the general reading. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes in my life too as well. Quite fun. And sometimes when I say something, it just goes like how I always analyze it, which is quite fun. Or I describe it. Like for example, alright. Uh, wait, the focus. Wait, kinda like what happened today? My energy is so much scrambled here. Okay, I guess it happened. Okay, let's see what is what. It's sage. Or reverse restriction and feeling of pointless. Fulfill hope. Cause regret. I'm gonna need to take some. Excuse me. Feeling terrible lately anyway. Okay, then the obstacle. There is no obstacle. Six sticks. Six ones. Right. Major ambition will be fulfilled. Success is foretold in any adventure. You may have to work for it, but you will achieve a greater victory than you expected. Be bold and daring, because audacity is bound to pay off at this time, which is very nice, for her. So, the influence in life, telling about running away from problem, abandonment of what is good, and secure in pursuit of an impossible dream. That's interesting. But next one, Ace of Swords. It's telling about injustice. What's injustice? Abuse of power, misunderstanding, and malice. Mental stress and anxiety sums up like it is like at her workplace situation. Let's see for the far one, far future. This card show a time of adversary. When it is important to stand your ground and not give an inch. Be stubborn and stand up for yourself. Only a firm attitude and resolute action will win the day. And of course, the outcome: friendship at a time of adversary. An ally you can rely upon whom you can depend. The decision has to be made logically, but there are no clue as to which direction to take. A balance between two equally matched opponents, a duel either literally or one fought with words. That's interesting. So pretty much to sum up, the story is gonna be like this. For Sage, work life, of course, tyranny, or higher up. But at the end, I guess like she can deal with it. Although yeah, sometimes she needs someone like to sharpen her mind and like okay, but like uh, what is it called again? Exchange mind and opinion and stuff like that. I guess. But seriously, Chibi, are you even done yet? Because I want to read about you. Come on, yeah? I guess not. See, I cannot. Alright, I will see like if we have like gonna let her know. You done? That we you know what? A commercial break, Dang, dang, dang. Ouch. My life. Uh, okay, life. Uh, this is done. Pancake. Let's turn on. Pancake, you still there? Commercial break while we wait for Chibister. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I need to realign my energy. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like totally a mess, My internal energy is like, goes haywire. Still be able to do it, but it's just consumed quite a lot. To make it simple, just like, think of me like a gas tank. And someone like, I don't know, maybe like it was like supposed like, only a gasoline, but someone like put a diesel on it. It still work, but it's totally a mess, like, Well, are you sure? I mean, if you want to, I can like, do this one about you first, like, Mm. You know, fun fact, you know, for me, right? The only way for me like to lose weight, either like A, it's like, you know, overwork, or B, it's like stress. And C, the safest one is like diet, which I don't have that luxury right now. So just like, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, I'll have just like, you know, two options for now. I used to have like three, but now it's just like two. Oh my god, work life is not that fun. Alright, let's do it at least. Yes, I know you're a patient man, but still, pancake. Just need a little break, and it's done. All my life recently become like a fast pace, like a math. Once again, like a math. And the psych report, left and right interview. You know, sometimes when I interview candidates, funny stuff happen, right? For example, right, some candidates just like, you know, blatantly, you know, openly admit that he broke the SOP, or like, you know, standard operation procedure, like the company, or like the company rule. He just like, you know, he just like blatantly admit it, you know, during like the interview. I'm just like, what? Why, you know, inside my heart, like, why you say that? Why you say that? Uh, you know, I even like, you know, straightly asked, like, you know, to the candidate, like, sir, is it like, you know, you just like straightly break the company rule? Yeah, I did it. You know, it's just like, you know, super hilarious to see, to like, you know, to listen to it. Not gonna lie. Now I get it. Food is too much of luxury nowadays. Price has had to go up when we all started to get job age. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Food is like super expensive. Like, my god. I was like, you know, just like buy a minced chicken basically. And I'm like, you know, totally like confused, like what the fuck is like happening here? Why the price is so high? Like 8k rupiah for like, you know, so for like I don't know, what is it again, like 100 gram and like something, like, geez, that's expensive, you know. Because not gonna lie, recently I need like, you know, to press down my living expense, like food and stuff like that. And not gonna lie, it's been like so hard, like super hard, you know. At some point I might even wonder, you know, what, okay, like what else, right? I need to cut, because, you know, at this point, at this economy, right, at this current economy, just, you know, talking about it already like so much. Let's say like this, right? Okay, we can cut something, right? What is like, you know, we, you know, we usually cut, right? Anything that is like, you know, useless, right? Or like excessive. Maybe electricity, maybe water, maybe something else. God knows, right? So we cut left and right, but it's still like, you know, still too much. And then like, you know, what else that you're gonna cut? Food. Well, you know what? Here's my own opinion, alright? when the people, start cutting costs, the food costs, like, or cutting the money, to buy food, then it's just gonna go like, downhill perfectly. That's what I think. And when it's like happen, it's just gonna be like a downhill of like economy. Everything gonna go slow down. Economy is not moving. People gonna prefer to save money, maybe buy gold, buy silver and stuff like that. Those like safe currency. Although that is like not an investment. I don't know. Not at this point. I don't know, man. Even my company said like like all the division there, all the sales doesn't achieve their target, which is just like great. You're gonna see someone getting fired first, like really quick. So when it's like our turn, fuck. Lord, please help me out. But okay, yes, enough of like the what is it called again? Unholy, holy, dark stuff. Okay, let's go with the cheerful one. Okay, Pancake, will I continue to lose more pounds before my weight in my doctor on the next month? Okay, like, I will ask something like, okay, how much like you aiming? I don't know, maybe you want to cut like 20 pounds? 5? Like, how many, realistically speaking, right? Because maybe like, okay, let's say, maybe, just maybe, okay, maybe like, I don't know, 50 pounds, like, in 3 months? Boy, that's gonna be harsh, like so hard. I don't think like that's gonna be like humanly possible. In maybe someone already achieved it before. I need to be down to okay, about 15 pounds left. I don't think that's realistic enough, but enough to look good for him. Okay. 15 pounds left. Next month. Wait, so May, June. Wait, I need to Google it, how much like in kilogram. Okay. 50 pounds. If I remember correctly, it should be like somewhere to, yeah, almost like 6.8. So how many left? 1, 2, 3, like 3 weeks. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Like, almost like 7 kilo. Like in 3 weeks, you're gonna need like, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna need like to go down like 2 kilo per like per week, which is way too much. But yes, GB, I see you there. Hello. But yes, okay, like let's like pull the card for Pancake first. This one is a maintenance spirit, so someday I get a little more calories to help retain mass. Oh, that's true. But you know what? Let's see. Let's see. lot of here. Yeah, well, TV is right there, you know. Stress kills the brain cell. And stress is not gonna be good. It's gonna gain more, you know. All the exercise pretty much number guessing game. Yes and no for me. But we'll see. My God. God help me out. Okay, okay. I don't know what happened. Look, like all the cards, like mostly in reverse. Like, Mamma Mia! Pancake, this is by your own hand. Okay, of course, the past saying about, like, you know, loss of relationship, sorrow, emotional hurt, and feeling of worthlessness. However, although the cards seems to be grim, the outlook is good and urge you to stop crying over spilled milk and look in another direction for happiness. Kinda true, I guess, in a sense. Okay. Next one, the Hermit. The obstacle in life. Impatient. I guess, in a sense, Pancake, you kind of like impatient to like lose some weight and be like healthy and stuff like that. And also the card saying about loneliness, obstinacy. Do not disregard advice from older and wiser folk. Right. Oh, you can't see the bottom part of your table. Sorry. TV, just say it, you know, straightly, like to the Discord. And I can't see the bottom part of table 8. But okay, next we're gonna go influence in life. This is in reverse, King of Swords. Right. There's like someone, you know, why there's like someone telling, like, you know, a distrustful, suspicious person, one who intrigues and play mind game, a double dealer or a con man. That's interesting. All I can say, Pancake. Right. Okay, Hermit is true. I want this damn weight off. Been 5 years. I want to start muscle building. Yeah. GB, don't drop any salt, you know, to the wound. All right. Well, Pancake, you know what? Let's just, you know, let's just turn like this, okay? Let's look at the other way, you know. let's just think that, you have been like bulking, for a long time, right? And now you are like in the cutting period, and those, like, you're gonna be like shredding like a big muscle. It's gonna be like legendary. uh, yeah, I remember, I used to like go to gym and stuff like that. I used, like, to put like so much weight. I used, like, maybe like around 73, like to 75. My god, I hate that moment, when I need to bulk. I go with the dirty bulk. Oh wait, someone moment. Okay, sorry guys. It was my manager. My manager daughter. Okay, Michan is a gym dogo. Why not give some tips? Okay. For me, okay, diet is like really interesting topic. Okay, it's totally randomized in a sense that, I can do one, like, diet trick, and sometimes it work, it worked for me, but it doesn't work for some people. It's quite randomized. One thing for sure, stress is like, you don't want that. Stress gonna killing off, like, your gain, and it's gonna raising the cortisol level, which is like you're gonna be like more fat, unfortunately. And the other part you want to play is like the, what's it again called? Hormones? Not that. I think that one. No. Yeah, I think it's like hormone and stuff. Hey, you. Welcome. I forgot. Basically, when the body goes like, fight or flight system, right? It's gonna use more energy, which is in a sense good. But when it died down, your body gonna be like the time to go, hey, I gonna, whatever you eat, I gonna store it to the max, like, and that's how you're gonna get fat. Oh yeah, the metabolism. Yes, I remember now. Yes, the metabolism. You don't want to mess with the metabolism for real, like, because let's say you go, like, go diet, like, and then it goes wrong, cut too much calorie and stuff like that. Yeah, you sure, like, you will lose weight, maybe like 1 or like 2 kilogram, which is nice and stuff like that. But here's the downside, okay? It's gonna, like, play like a game, right? Like this. You burn one, right? Wait, you know what? Whatever this. Okay. Ah, yes, like this bottle. Let's say you burn this one, right? I just dropped like 8 pounds last month. I'll drop off, so all this negativity thing, it's basically staying the same for a while. Maybe, like, it's all gonna be depend. Whatever your mind is, Fun fact, whatever you eat, it's gonna affect your mind. That's how usually stay. It stays stagnant then all come off at once. Oh, okay, that's interesting. But yes, back to metabolism, right? Okay. You're like in survival mode. Okay, let's say, like, maybe this is like full, right? This is full. 3. You use it all. You know, you go diet and stuff like that. You try to drain like the any reverse reserve energy, but it is like in uncontrollable manner. But when your body is like, you know, and then like when you go get some food, your body gonna decide that, you know what, maybe gonna give you like this, but this one, except, you know, it's gonna be like more because your body's storing it all, is not good, and it's gonna be like more resistance to like, you know, let it go, like all this stuff, like the energy just stored. So metabolism is like, you know, play quite a big role in like losing weight. And once the metabolism is off the balance, that knockdown, it is a completely mess, just like to reset your metabolism. Like, like, oof, like no. Maybe, you know, someone gonna take like a month, someone, you know, gonna take a year to rebalance that and stuff like that. But it's a long journey, okay? It's likely charging mana or something for like ultimate skill, I guess, in a sense. But okay, next card. We got 9 Pentacles. Oof. Oof. Alright, that's interesting. Pentacles. 9 Pentacles in reverse. Heavy debt or a successful life that rests on the misfortune of other. Danger of theft. That's interesting. Like, you know, I feel like the danger of theft is a strong one. But I can't figure out like why. Or like, you know, what's the connection there? Which is quite interesting. Let's see, next one. Oh. Okay, I see. Ah, yes, I see. Okay, so I oh my god, I don't know how to say this, you know. This is like so hard. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. You know, fuck it. You know, I gonna say it all. You know what? A trivial and spoiled person, one who manipulates other feeling. Perhaps this person lives in a dream world, which is the maiden that maybe Pancake will get, but it's a bad maiden. Bad maiden need to be punished, I guess, in a sense. All right, hey, I done saying it. You know, I'm like it's gonna be like oh my god, no, why? Pancake, what did you do with your life? Come on, man. Okay, and this one, the outcome: reckless attitude to money and security, unwise gambling, possibly resulting in bankruptcy. More like at this point, I feel like maybe Pancake just like so desperate to try all the tricks and like, you know, I don't know, maybe buying a lot of supplement and stuff to the point that, you know, because like you want to lose some weight, and that happened. Or maybe basically just got scammed. Lord, help me out. Why you give me like this bad news? Why? Okay, fine, you know what, okay, next one, we go with the next one. Fine, GB, come on, it's your time, your turn. Jojo. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Wait, is it not
Three.
working? Hello?
But I can.
It's working. Okay,
Oh,
it's working.
there you go.
Ah!
Yes, I finally hear you.
Thank you. I
Okay.
hear me too.
Oh yes. Sorry. Wait.
Michan, you don't have ears on screen. What?
What? Oh. Oh. I'm going like Yes, I have ears now. Volume on the speaker. Okay. Yes, I have my ear. It's just like sometimes I get too close to the camera and it's disappeared.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Yes, it's my turn.
Wait. Come on, internet. Come on. Okay.
String dying.
Not the stream died. The Google form. The Google form is like take a long time to load. Now you want to know about your life.
More like I kind of see it, but I kind of like when you have to climb a mountain, and you're like, God damn, there's another one. I'm getting scolded by Hervik right now, by the way, on Discord.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, talking collab chat, He's like, rest. I'm like, I will, but I'm waiting for my tarot cards. He's like, rest. I will.
Yes.
Exactly. No, I actually need it. You know the fucking mosquito bit me like just now, and then the spider vein started appearing on my leg that it bit. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
I don't have enough blood. I shouldn't be donating it to insects.
I guess. Or like, I guess it's a blood tax anyway, at that point.
No, enough tax. Singapore is gonna raise it again soon.
Really?
GST, yes, it's gonna be sooner or later. We just finished the elections. Everybody is predicting, like, yep, since they have the majority vote, it's gonna go up again. Like,
okay. Well, that's great, I guess.
I need a live reading.
Or like I need to... For me, I need to get away from Indonesia so soon.
True. Depends where you wanna go.
I will go anywhere, at this point.
This point, Japan is giving away free houses if you know how to IKEA and DIY repair. I think you can go.
And I know I'm but like a DIY person, I have the tools and stuff like that.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. 9 more years before CC off collab in Japan, yes?
Yes, hopefully. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, I'm gonna be like stay poor anyway.
Okay. How many people have you been reading today? How many people have you read today?
Well, I got like in total it's 5.
And the last? I'm the last one?
No.
No?
The last one is pancake. Boxing career.
Okay.
It's in the sense you're like the number 4 anyway. So.
Okay, good. I was like, I overshot it. I was like, I say 20 minutes. I look at the time, 30 minutes.
You sure? Like you said, like good because it's like number 4. Like you sure like the Chinese people gonna be like, oh no, number 4, it's there.
Do I sound and seem Chinese enough to you? I am the least Asian Asia person,
Yes. Okay. Did I already shuffle? Oh no, I haven't shuffled.
Bro. You're so you're so scattered today. What happened?
A lot, with my job and stuff like that, because so many changes happen in my company that
Today's
happen.
a Sunday though.
Yes, but me as the HR and like dealing with you, it's like been hanging. There is not much rest for me.
Oh, at the very least, is your leg recovering enough?
Yeah, my leg is like recovering. It's good. Doctor can do sports, but like not like the tournament type of like levels. Yes, training, but tournament it's gonna be quite sometimes. Yeah. At this point, I'm just going crazy. Yeah. Want to sing like that ice cream song that
What ice cream song?
Ruby-chan, hai, nani ga suki? Kako minto, sori yorimo anata. That one.
Shiranai na. What kind? What? That's a
Yeah,
meme song again, huh?
yeah, that is like the meme song, like
Shiranai desu. I don't know that.
Now you will know, and then it's gonna continue like what is it again? First like Ruby, and then next one again. But like
Aqua. What Ruby? Is it the idol one? Ruby and Aqua, no?
Ruby in like Love Live basically.
Okay, explains why I don't know that. Okay.
It's like in like the anime. There's like they making like a idol group and like stuff like that basically. And
I don't even watch K-On, please.
nowadays it's just like that song becomes like a meme. They make like a meme like with like Drake and like Trump and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know that. If you do a karaoke stream, you should do that.
I only like I only remember that part, that like specific part. The rest,
The rest is for studying, yes?
yes. Okay, your life.
Wait, the trigger cards are already chosen.
I haven't chosen. You want to choose, or you want me like to choose?
You choose for me. It's I'm watching stream. There's a lag.
Ah, yeah. If I remember correctly, Anzu and like the YouTube words about that meme song.
Ice cream song?
Yeah, ice cream. Which is just like throw me like off the balance, like to see like
You're old.
because I'm a shit posting person.
You should shit post more, man.
But my job, me occupied. Especially the fun fact that I have a gay co-worker in the company. And then he just like told me that basically I'm like the smartest person in the team, and he just like recently asked me like hey, help me out, take it. Yeah, that happened. So I did help him out.
So if
Okay.
you're the smartest person in the room, you should be walking out.
Uh, Unfortunately for me, it's not that easy. Just like to walk out. In Indonesia, the job market is trash. Basically, trust me, it's trash. Like,
I know. But
what is?
Indonesia has many nice places. You know the thing, jet line, that not jet line, sorry, Jetstar, the plane, they have offers and I'm like they have Lombang and Bali flights and I was like, god damn.
Yeah. It's just like at this point, the way I see Indonesia is just like the Konosuba meme at this point. Oh, the place is nice, the food is nice, the weather is nice, except the people and the current economy. Now I'm just saying that, yeah, fuck. But okay. Now, from your past, this nine swords. This is not in the reverse.
Okay.
You can see like the lady crying there, on the bed. Yeah, that's you.
That's me. Literally, today I was like, close all curtains, close all windows, no lights, just listen to sound of river water. In bed the whole day, not doing anything. Just rotting and I was like, after a few hours, I'm hungry. That's when I get out.
Yeah, it's just like like anxiety and sleepless nights.
The fuck? Okay, that's me now. That's me in the past.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cut is in the past, but more like telling you now. Suffering that is for eventually good, such as putting up with painful treatment in order to get better. It's also fun fact. It's also telling like female health problem, which is yeah,
Female heart problem?
health.
Yeah, NAFLE here.
Yeah. Not me who's feeling it. It's the card. Okay, I'm just.
Got it. Okay.
Also, obstacle in life there is none. Four of one. This is not in reverse. It's the card of harvest. So this is like the four of one. It can show personal achievement and material well-being. Apart from that, it's a card of home and it show improvement to a property for that amount. If I remember correctly, just like recently.
Not yet. Still almost legal case, okay? But that one, I don't want to go in details. It was so messy.
Okay.
I haven't even seen it.
Okay. All right then. Guess like maybe soon it will be done and you're gonna be.
If that happens, you guys will know.
Well, I already know now because of the card thing.
Probably a few more months.
Okay, in the influence in life, Ace of One in reverse. Restlessness, uncontrollable desire for change, for it of take. It support of others. Oh, well.
Well.
Happened again, eh?
I told you I was fighting a war on multiple frontiers.
Wall?
War.
Oh, war. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Maybe you need to bring some backup.
I'm alone, man. I am like the what do you call it? The Gruka or something.
Oh, okay.
The commando on the front line.
Oh, okay, in the near future, 5 of 1 here. In reverse, quarrel and misunderstanding, which is true that you are in war. Trigger affair, cause worry, and there is a danger of far reaching deception.
A what?
Danger of far reaching deception.
What you mean?
Basically, let's say there is a plot, and the plot is like that can even catch up or unfill it. I see.
So it means I'm gonna get scammed?
Possibly. Possibly.
Okay, we don't know that.
Yep. This is by your hand, so it can change. Okay, far future. Ace of Swords, and this is telling. Oh yeah, this is element of metal, which is usually all is just like painful stuff, opium stuff.
Is it up
Yeah.
or down?
This is like in, so it's technically down. So it's telling about injustice, abuse of power, misunderstanding, malice, mental stress, and anxiety. Christ. You're keeping the copium production in like high quantity, eh?
No, wait, is that me or is that gonna happen to me?
That's gonna happen.
That's my entire life story, bro.
Yep. That's why I say you keep the copium production like in high stock, eh? Full production there.
War doesn't end in 3 weeks. Yeah, it can be like 30 years. Unless both parents are dead, then that's a different story. Then I win by default.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. And then the outcome here, 9 of 1. There is a person. Feel like, and once a person holding a stick. I don't know what happened to the head. Maybe some bandage or whatever. And it's telling about self-confidence, stability, and strength in time of stress. The appearance of this card is reassuring, promising that you have all you need to maintain your position and eventually prosper.
Of course. I am a queen bitch. I have to win. I will win. Fuck that shit. I will commit murder if I really have to.
You know what? You just like when you say that, it just like remind me when when we have like earlier collab.
Which
the
one? Phasmo?
that one, but the one that I still have my old model. I still remember about like drinking a barrel of like whiskey and said like, please do not commit a murder on stream.
That was not me. That was literally Dame. She drank like how much bourbon was that? I don't fucking remember.
I remember that. Oh my god. Yeah, and at the end, like just like you don't commit a murder on stream.
It's true, no? If you want to commit murder, do it off stream so that there's no evidence.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But I mean, you just like openly admit that you're gonna kill if you need to. So I guess the sense that kind of like admit that you're gonna kill someone.
Hey, that's common sense. If somebody takes a gun and pointed at you or a knife, yeah, you're not gonna punch them in the nose first. Punch first, kill first, talk later. No, in self-defense, it's possible.
Okay, now that's a different context. That it's just purely a self-defense.
See, purely self-defense. That's why I have pen knives under my pillow.
Okay. Okay. Well, to be fair, I have like a knife next to my bed.
Same story, yeah.
I have like a karambit that's those like wait, you know what? I'm gonna show it. Here, knife. Like a.
You're stream lagging. Choto mate.
Hey, just wait, just. Tiger nail.
What?
Yeah, like there's like the name of like this knife. Wait, what is like famous for?
Is there a Valorant skin for this one?
I guess there is a Valorant skin or something. Or usually like the character holding it like.
I feel like Valorant might have something like I don't know what, but it's not like. Yeah, I see the spider web thing, but it's not like this design. Like this shape, I think they have it.
Yeah, this shape, yes, they have
the
it.
spinning one, right? The animation.
Yep, the spinning one.
Nice.
The other one as well, kind of like the similar one. I can so freely.
Does it actually cut stuff?
Yes, they cut stuff. This is
Your
sharp.
stream lagging. Oh, your stream lagging. No.
Oh, stream don't like. Come on.
Loading on my end, not loading. Okay, loading.
Okay, well, I mean, well, that's happening.
Well,
Oh.
yep. So translation, my reading today is life is fucked up, but you got this.
Yep, basically like that.
Man. Yeah, kind of knew it was fucked, but okay. Thank you so much.
The only
one
question.
more, right?
Yeah, only one more. Pancake, the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, Pancake. I'm
Pancake.
just gonna die in a corner now. Bye-bye.
Pancake, how will my boxing career go if I ever started? Like, bro, like, why? Why so randomized? Okay. Why so randomized? Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Boxing career. Hey? Hello? Oh yeah, okay, my mic picked that up. I thought my mic doesn't pick that up. Ay, yes. Ruby-chan, hai, nani gasti, Dokomito, Yuri no anata, chan, hai, nani gasti, Strawberry flavor, Yuri no anata, chan, hai, Cookie no cream, Yuri no anata, chan. Yeah, I'm going crazy now. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm just going a bit crazy. Someone like please send me a meds at this point. You know, not gonna lie, there's like one moment when I like, you know, riding a motorcycle, right? Go to the hospital for doing a physio. And then like, you know, just like sing a fucking free bird, you know, while I'm riding it like with a quite high speed. Which is not gonna lie. Quite fun and some experience there. Like free bird, yeah. Ah, whoops, whoops. Okay, last one. I've been watching too much Hajimete no Ippo and Ashita no Joe. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, fine. You know what? If you want to do boxing, not gonna lie, you're gonna need a lot of cardio though. Because I've been go to like MMA or something like that, and like yeah, it drained quite a lot of like my stamina and my breathing and stuff like that. Christ, I remember it. I gotta need like a bucket, you know, to puke. Luckily, I did not puke at that time because how tiring it was. And learning boxing, not gonna lie, it's like a good way to like you know to do a cardio at that point. Okay, let's grab the card. Hey, I know that's part of why I want to do it. Okay, sure, I guess. Hi, is alright. Let's see what's the card is saying. Play sports, piercing the heart. Boy, oh boy, past is not being kind to you. A painful ending of a relationship, that which has stood in your way now is now being removed. Possibly three-way relationship in which heartache is inevitable for one participant or all. Hey, interesting one. But okay. The obstacle in life. Hidebound tradition, stifling new thoughts. I feel like, you know, yeah, I mean, you totally, you know, want it badly, but maybe like your family just say like, no, I don't know. And Ten of Swords in influence in life. This is so much pain, man. This is the worst card in the pack. Betrayed, lost, cold, and luckless. Show the lowest point in fortune. However, since this is the worst it can get, improvement must surely follow. The only way from here is up. Funny reason right now. Ah, yeah. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Because usually, like, you know, fun fact, the Pentacles is about, like, you know, element of earth. Usually, like, property, money, stuff like that. The Chariot, right? As you can see, like, you know, someone sitting on the chariot being pulled, which is you know, telling about victory, conquest over difficulty, odds, the force of destiny which drive one to achieve great things. Alright, so yes, you can. The card even telling like, be self-reliant and you will gain success. Also unexpected good news. Ooh, very nice. And here is the devil in reverse, which is telling about the beginning of freedom, light at the end of the tunnel, the overcoming of bad habits and addiction. So I guess not only you lose weight, you also be able like to succeed. But of course, you're not gonna do it alone because like the outcomes say, friendship at the time of adversity, an ally upon whom you can depend. A decision has to be made logically, but there are no clues as to which direction take. A balance between two equally matched opponent, a duel literally or one fought with words. But I guess at this point you got someone to be able like to push you forward. That's how I see it, which is good, right? Right, of course. Okay. Ah, so yes, any more question? No question? Honestly, I think this is the best I could have gotten with the spirits. I can explain it all why too, even with one terrible reverse. It's the best. Yeah, it is the best. Like I said, you will succeed. The rest is just gonna be like on you, because not gonna lie, even the card like telling, this is like all on you, like all of it. Like your path. Okay? But okay, since this is like the end of like the stream, no more requests, I'm gonna go back to my habitat. Okay? So yes, thank you for coming, listening to my crazy story. Crazy stuff happened there. Thank you for TB and Pancake, the others, right? And all the viewer for the liking and staying. Okay, until see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.